So, video 6. This is all about bringing together the second page, hands together, okay? And I'm going to do it roughly a line at a time. So there's a lot going to be in this video. This is going to be a 10-minute video. So just be aware you may need to pause the video and just go back on things as you need to, okay? So first of all, we're going to learn, so I'm just going to play you the first line of the chorus on the second page. It goes. Stop there, that's the beginning of the next phrase. Right, so what do we have? In the left, we went A, E, E, G sharp, E, E, F sharp, C sharp. Bring my little finger up. And this D is the beginning of the next phrase, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with that, go back to the previous video, okay? Now, in the right hand, which I did in the video before that, you have this. Now, great stuff if you can keep these things like that held note. If they go missing a bit, don't worry too much about it now, but just do be aware that you want to try and get that held as you get more comfortable with this piece. Now, when I put that all together, I've got this. With the triplet, that left-hand note comes just after the second note of the triplet. And that's all there is to it. It's quite hard to do. Just see if you can see what I've done with it here, okay? So, watch and then see if you can have a little go yourself. Okay, maybe pause the video and try it yourself. So it goes 3, 4. And this is where the new phrase starts. Okay, so pause. Make sure you can play that hands together before you move on. Right, now I'm going to look at the next phrase, which goes from the end of the line. Just going to add the next tricky chord, and then that leads you into the next phrase. Right, so to get into that, I'm going to pick up from the left hand on the E, where it goes D, A, D. So let's just look at what the left hand does. It goes D, A, da, da. Then next line, A, E, A. That will be where the next phrase goes, but I'll just let it run to there. Okay, now, so if I go from that D there on bar 20, so there's 2 notes on the left, and then the right comes in, okay? So just watch me first of all if you want, and then maybe stop the video and have a go, or even try and play along. So I'll start with the left. Now, 21. It all starts together, but I've got to move quickly onto the E before that E there. Then together, 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 then this E on its own, then together, 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 then these notes all just run on. Moving up, that goes there at the same time as that 3, and then I swap to 10, and then we're into the rounds of the next bit. So pause the video, go back, try it again. But I'm going to try and move on now. So in the right hand, the tune goes. And that's where it goes to the next phrase, okay? Tricky stuff, isn't it? Now, what does the left hand do? If I go from that D there, it goes D, D, C sharp, B, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 down to D, D, A, D, and that's where we're trying to get. Right, so if I put these together really slowly now, so if I go from the, and I'm not even going from the first note, I'm going to go from the second note, where it says 2 under that D. So it goes D, and then it starts, you get the idea? So I'll just play really slowly now. Next line. From the second note from the D, and then bringing that over it. Now you see how these quavers work, it goes, and then that carries on. E, C sharp, 1 and 2, that is really fiddly. You may well want to just pause and work on that and maybe come back to the next bit another day. But when you're ready, carry on with the next bit. Now, I'm about to go play a D with my thumb there, and that's where it goes. Okay, so the tune goes, the melody. Okay, so that's all part of the same phrase. Now, what does the left hand do? You've got just the, and then it's up to E, up to F sharp, and down to D. Get the idea. Okay, so I'm going to go from that triplet there, and I'm just my thumb on that. So I'm going to go bar 29. Do that again. I went a bit wrong there actually. I'm going to go from the same place. So it goes A, A, A. And then the last note, the D, is the start of the next phrase. Okay. So last phrase goes. And then lovely. Now on the left hand at the end we'll do you do a D with your thumb, and then you go into your first chord, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, moving down to D, D, A, D, F sharp, A and C. Okay. Now I'm going to bring that all together. I'm going to go from the end of the previous line, end of bar 32. To that bit, so he goes thumb on a D under it, and then remember B sharp is C, go into C sharp, and this chord is, you see what I've got? F sharp, E, F sharp A, moving down, D at the bass, D major chord there, then I take the chord off, pedals on anyway, D, F sharp, final chord. Here's the whole page played very, very, very slowly. Okay, it's not about the final performance, it's about having everything in the right order with appropriate fingering, working from the music. So go from the top of the page.